Hey, Glenn Harmon back again with another quick Photoshop tip. This is number 6. Today I'm going to be talking about the interface and coming up with some tips for how to use it well. The Photoshop was designed to be very functional, very useful. Alright, so let's get started. Don't want to waste any time. The cursor changes around, so you've got these different things that come up at different times. This little guy right here is a little slider, and you can see over here whenever I can roll over the opacity. I'll grab the one that I'm using right here. Do you see how the cursor changes to look like this? I can scroll it over and it will act as though I'm working on a slider. It's as though I pulled this down and used this. I don't need to pull that down. That's just an extra click. Photoshop has already given me this. That works the same for fill. Anytime you have, like, there's a value here next to it, like a numeric value, and then there's a number next to it, it's the same thing. If I right click, I'm on brush. If I right click, I've got a slider here for the size of my brush, but I could also use this. And it's just cool. It's a cool little tool. That's a fun thing that Photoshop's given us. The next little guy, this thing right here, this is a selection tool type thing. So you can find this when you come over here and you mouse over the little icon for your layer and you hold down Control. Look at that. See how it changes? It turns into that, and if I click on it, it highlights or selects all of the pixels on that layer. So if I had other layers or like another pixel here and here, same thing, it would select that as well. See that? You've got these marching ants over these little areas all over. So that's really cool if you wanted to, like, for example, if I wanted to change the color of this, I could select everything, change the color of my brush, and then paint right over the top of it. And it hasn't, like, see how it's looks pretty good. So that's a fun little thing, and you can use that for lots of stuff. Alright, next one. This little guy, these scissors here, this comes when you have a, like you're working with something that has a lot of options in it, like my tool presets. Like if I come over here to my tool presets and I've got a bunch of these things, and sometimes I have way too many than I actually want, I can hold down Alt and it changes over to these scissors here, and then I can just pop, and I can delete them. So just to show you for this, I can take these on my swatches and I could just make a bunch of different swatches like this. I don't want all those, so I can just go like this and click. I can pick them at random, or I could just stay in one spot and wait for it to come to me. So that's pretty cool. Next is the little eyedropper. You're drawing, you're making your changes, you're doing your stuff, and you've got an image where it has multiple, it's got a bunch of different colors all over, and you want to get that perfect green that exists in this spot. Well, you can just hold down Alt and it changes to that color, and then you can use this to kind of softly, make your transition between two different colors sometimes. So, and it offers it's a great tool, man. Photoshop has given us a lot of really fun tools just to make it right. There it is.